Hi guys, welcome to the CATWay. So in this video, we are going to solve our daily set. And before we begin, do not forget to like, share and subscribe. Now moving on to the set, what do we have is that the table given below shows the number of students in a school in 5 different classes during the year 2007-8 to 11-12. Now all the students who pass the annual exams are promoted to the next class at the end of academic year, and those who fail have to repeat the same class next year. Now the school admits students only in class 6, and the table given below shows the number of students who failed in class 8 in each academic year during the given period. All right. Now guys, the first question is that how many students were admitted in class 8 in the period 2008-9 to 11-12. So guys, if you see that in 8-9, class 8 has 96 students. Okay, but in 7-8, 16 students have failed. That means these 16 students, out of these 96, 16 students would have been there who were failures, okay, and were repeating the class. So the new enrollments were only 80. Similarly, for the year, if you talk about 2009-10, okay, so 2009-10 you talk about there are 82 students in the class, okay, but 8 students failed in 2008-9, so these 8 students are also a part of those 82. So talking only about the new enrollment, they are 74. Similarly, 10-11 you have 72 in class, but you have 11 failed in the previous year. So those 11 were also a part of those 72. So in total, you have 61 students over here. And then in 2011-12, you have 94 students. Take care in the class, but there are 7 who are repeating the class. So you remove those 7 to find out the new enrollments. That is 87. And the total number of new enrollments turn out to be 302. That is option number B becomes the right answer. Okay. Chalo. Next, what do we have is that in how many classes did more than 10% student fail in 2019? So boss, for this you will have to, what you will have to do is you have to make a table. Okay, you will have to make the table. Without it, nothing is going to happen. Okay. So chalo, let's make a table for 2007-8. Okay. 7-8, 8-9. Then you have 9-10 and 10-11. Okay. So 9-10 and 10-11. Okay. So this is only for the years for which you can have the data. Now there is a pass, there is a fail, there is a pass, there is a fail. Sorry, pass, fail, pass, fail, pass, and fail. Okay. And what do you have is the classes, that is 8th class, 9th class, 10th, 11th, and 12th class. So this is what you have. Okay. This is what you have. Now talking about how do we fill the data. Okay. Talk about how do we fill the data. You see कि boss in 2007-8, ठीक है, in 2007-8 there are a total of 130 students in class 8th. ठीक है, so 130 students are there in class 8th. Let's make a line over here. So this is for the next question. ठीक है. So boss, what do you have is कि in class 8th there are a total of 130 students. ठीक है, out of which we know 16 students have failed. Okay, 16 students have failed. So if 16 students have failed, that means 114 passed and 16 students failed, right? For 2008-9, if you see, okay, you have 96 students in the class, entire class, out of which 8 students have failed. That means 88 passed and 8 students failed. Okay. 9-10, if you talk about, you have 82 students in the class. Okay. Out of 82, you see that 11 students have failed. Okay. Out of 82, 11 students have failed. How many passed? 71 students have passed. Okay. 71 have passed, whereas how many have failed? So in total, you have fail of 11 students. Okay. Coming to 10-11, you have 72 students in the class. Okay. 72 students in the class. And what do you have? Key boss, how many failed? 7 students, 72 you have in the class. Take it, out of which 7 has failed, 7 have failed. So basically in the class, how many students passed? You have 65 students passing and 7 students failing. Now we are sorry that we are using the data only till 10-11 because this question talks about 9-10 and this question talks about 10-11. So you do not need the data for 11 and 12. Okay, you do not need that data. Okay, chalo, let's make this division as well between pass and fail. Okay, chalo boss. Now see what is going to happen. Okay, now you see what is going to happen. So coming to class 9th. Okay, coming to class 9th. Okay. So guys, if you see in class 9th, there are a total of 134 students. ठीक है, there are a total of 134 students, ठीक है, in 2007-8 if you talk about, ठीक है. Acha, but in 2008-9 you have 132 students. Now you see the students who were in 7 8 who were in class 8th, now they will come to 2008-9, they will be a part of class 9, class 9, ठीक है. So we know that 114 students passed, ठीक है, we know that 114 students passed class 7 in 8th in 2007-8. So those 114 students will come into 2008-9 into class 8th, in the class 9th. But class 9th has 132 students, ठीक है, class 9th has 132 students, ठीक. So if class 9th has 102 students, that means we definitely have 18 students who had failed and are still in the same class, ठीक. So out of 134 students who were there in 2007-8 in class 9th, 18 have failed. That means the number of students who have passed is 116. ठीक है, the number of students who have passed is 116. ठीक है, so this is how you basically fill your table. ठीक है, this is how you are going to fill your table. ठीक, now you see कि boss the number of students in class 2008-9, ठीक है, 2008-9 if you talk about, ठीक है, so 2008-9 in class 8 you have 96 students, ठीक है, out of that 88 students have passed. So those 88 students will form class 9th in 2009-10, ठीक है, those 88 will form class 9th in 9-10, ठीक है. That means there are 11 students who failed in 2008-9, ठीक है, that means there are 11 students who failed in class 8th in class 9th in 2008-9, and if 11 have failed and 132 were there, so 121 have passed, ठीक. So this is how you construct the table. So I'm going to fill two more values for you to help you understand the process, ठीक है. So talk about 2009-10. So 9-10 you have 82 students, ठीक है, out of which 71 students pass. So if 71 students pass, they will form 2010-11 ka batch of class 9th. So in class 9, 71 students are coming from there, but they have 79 students. So that means 8 students have failed. Okay, that means 8 students have failed. And that means how many students passed? 91 students have passed. Okay. And similarly for 10-11, if you talk about 72 students are there, out of which 65 has passed. So if 65 students have passed, they go into 2011-12 ka 71 students. That means 6 students extra are there. So those 6 students were there who failed over here. And that means only 73 students passed over here. Take. Okay. Now for class 10th, one data I will fill and the rest I will fill directly then. Okay. The rest I will fill directly after that. Take. Chalo. So let's see, boss, what do we have? Hana? Just hold on a second, guys. Let me make my table complete. Okay. So boss, what next? What do you have is key in class in class 10th in 2008-9 you have 129 students. Okay, but out of 116 students, out of 134 students, 116 had passed. So those 116 students will be a part of class 10th ka batch of 2008-9. But there are 13 extra people. So if there are 13 extra people, that means one thing is certain, that in class 10th in 2007-8, 13 people failed. If 13 people failed, how many passed? So how many passed is 108. Okay. So this is how you are going to fill your table. Okay. Now the remaining data I'm going to fill directly. Okay. So 96 over here and 81 over here, 7 and 20. Then talk about 2008-9, you have a 125, 111 and 94. And over here you have a 4, 4 and 22. 4, 4 and 22. Then 2009-10, coming to 2009-10, it's 107, 122 and 190. Okay. Then fail me, what do you have? You have 18, 7 and 14. And 2010-11, if you talk about, you have 94, 106 and 124. Okay. And 15, 8 and 12. 15, 8 and 12 is what you have. Okay. Now the question is, how many classes does more than 10% of the student fail in 2009-10? So we're talking about 2009 and 10. So 2009 and 10, if you see, so 82 people were there, out of which only 71 passed. So 11 have failed. So definitely class 8th is going to be counted. Class 9th, if you talk about, 99 were there and only 8 have failed. So class 9th may less than 10% failed. Class 10 may, if you see, 125 are there and 18 have failed. So definitely more than 10% have failed. Class 11, if you talk about, so 129 are there, only 7 have failed. So class 11 less than 10%. And class 12, 133 are there and 14 have failed. So definitely more than 10% have failed. So in how many classes? 3 classes. That is option number C becomes the right answer. Okay. And what is the absolute difference between total number of students who passed in 5 classes together in 2008-9 and that in 2010-11? So was 2008-9 when you're talking about the number of students who have passed, take a number of students who have passed. So it's a very simple calculation. You have to add up this data. This data turns out to be 539. And this is this with respect to you have to calculate 10-11. So was 10-11 you have 462. So how many more students have passed? What is the absolute difference? So 539 minus 462, that is a difference of 77. That is option number A becomes the right answer. So guys, with this, the set is complete and hope you have understood the set well. And this is a very particular type of set which you can, learn from here, that this is a very particular way of solving these type of sets whenever pass, fail into different classes, different years is there. And every time you'll be able to solve the set properly. So now I hope it's clear to you all. Thanks for watching the video.